Still 100%. 100 pie. Whoa, whoa. I see her.
Oh, I'm right there. Seth, hit him.
Nothing. See, yeah, if you make Devin a tight end, he can be a long snapper too, because tight ends can be long snappers. He'll suck though.
Could be snapping all over man's head.
For real.
Look at Edwin Stark. Do you see Edwin Stark?
On the kickoff?
No, look at the look.
Is that him that's running in place like that?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Why was he stuck like that?
Shit. We actually have a diverse practice squad this year.
Alright. I need to get a chill my motherfucker play. Because I pulled it over. Oh, he threw 9 passes? Oh, hold up, bro.
Oh, shoot. Y'all see the squad? You know what I'm saying? We got 2 home games coming up. Ah, shit. How is it say this Falcon Stadium is 31 years old even though it just got made a couple years ago? Y'all face the weak ass Colts.
That nigga, nope, no first down. 4th and inches. Think they gonna fake?
Yeah. Is it the third quarter yet?
Yep. Move! Oh, I knew what it was gonna do. I knew what it was gonna do. God.
Should have ran the safe shit.
Oh my god. I tried to move. Hell nah, now we gotta.
Your dude got the enforcer.
Oh my
Ability.
goodness.
Gonna be truck sticking, or he's sticking everybody. He took off on you. Wow. Wow. You gotta run in some spies. Or contain. Wow, I'm gonna start rooting for the away team, man. Home team tripping. I need my money back for my tickets.
Wow.
Away, I mean, the home team tripping. Or it's primetime television.
First of all, that's not the play I wanted to run. This is the play I wanted to run.
Man got a yard, if that.
Can y'all, bro? They do not know how to block. They don't.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports.
That dude, he man right up the middle. Dude didn't even try to block him.
He didn't even try to block him.
And the Atlanta Falcons. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now,
oh, he got stopped.
And to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports.
Oh yeah, he got bumped the last
I have a
second.
problem with the Cardinals, dude.
The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other.
It's Madden. They make teams hard for no reason.
These folks are fired up.
I just put 45 on the Bears, bro. What is going on, bro?
Indianapolis Colts and the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Falcons
You'll get a
team
pick
as
on
they
this drive,
enter play.
watch.
It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Meanwhile,
Yes,
for the visiting
sir.
Colts, they come in with
TJ
some
Yoder
fresh
not
legs
bad.
as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs
Who?
back, you
Why
take
did
that time
91
to
drop in the coverage? Why do we put a defensive lineman in coverage?
I got some of those plays where I try not to run them though, cause they're stupid. Why you dropping a defensive tackle?
The first quarter of the season already in the rear view mirror, and off we go in week 5.
Let's see out there picking the ball off.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run
That's what I'm
back here.
saying.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25.
Should I decline, make it second down, or first and 15?
They'll be let out
I'm gonna decline, second and 10.
Yeah, let's say if it's 10, yeah.
And coming up with an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season.
Man up on him.
Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
Bringing the heat.
Quick throw here to Hilton.
And this nigga's wide open again, and then a face mask on top of that dude.
And here are the Colts offensive starters.
And they should come in pretty well.
Oh yeah,
because they had their open
that
week
route.
last
You can pick those off easy
Ideally,
if you get them.
teams want to have that open week later in the year rather than this early. But you make do with what they give you. So you take the time off, rest up, heal up, and come in ready to play.
Got you.
Lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
And when you talk about a defensive end, your
Defense
first
is
thought
just
how does he
too
rush the
good.
passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination.
Sacked again.
The Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. There he goes.
It's a team game, but sometimes
We still got fucking pushed back, dude.
Tackle for a loss on the running play on the previous down.
I'm trading away my entire defensive line.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That's pulled in at the 32. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Did you make your shit offline?
They get set for their opening possession. And a look here.
No, it's online.
Two-guy under center.
And what I'm looking
What's
for
that
from
thing?
him today,
You can check after the game. I'll show you. If you did, you can get any player you want if you're offline.
running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta. On 1st down, Bolden.
Here you go, Seth.
Got a man that's caught left sideline. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Falcons.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go.
Come on, Sammy.
Or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bolden. And he's got it. Got his man on the
Here you go, Aiden.
complete.
Yes,
Get
sir.
him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts' 12-yard line.
That dude got up like he didn't know where he was at. Started running.
With excellent pace, money throw right there to move the sticks.
On 1st down.
Don't hold.
And he's going to get a solid second and right at a yard.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game.
As soon as you get to the edge.
Blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to
Thank
exploit
you.
right there.
Now a 1st carry for T.J. Yeldon. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself a bit. You give yourself.
Seth Bank, back of the end zone.
He really just watched him run towards me.
As
Okay.
these guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator. What he told
I had to block them.
They literally just ran past him. Oh my god, dude. Look at this shit. Fuck out of here, dude.
Damn.
Bro. I'm finna
Sacked
quit and
again.
restart this joint. I just gotta take the loss. Fuck it.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
Why have I not ran a screen yet?
Right down the
Not
middle.
with Murray, though.
Makes the score 7-0.
This man said he finna go for it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I should have. Give me that.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, he got hit and dropped it. Wow, he was open too. They didn't even try to blitz on that screen.
These are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Bro, hurry up next play. I don't care, bro.
I knew he was going to. What the fuck? Why didn't he make a move to tackle him? Just gonna run next to him. Why isn't it just like latch onto him as soon as you get close to him?
That's what I'm saying. I was running on somebody. I be running on people's cheeks, pressing the X button hard as hell.
I just ran past somebody because it didn't do anything to him.
Inside the 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter.
We held them, but they're probably about to fake it. Let me switch.
To try and defend him is if you want to press it, so that you
We got line of defense.
a lot of times they'll just run past you at the initial.
If you running man the whole
I
time.
still got time.
From the gun, here's Brissett. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon.
Can't dissect that.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat.
Oh, sorry.
Really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Come on, McGarry.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5
Bro,
at the 6.
bro, I'm sitting to the end of this
5 yards
game.
that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Why ain't he just? He should have went down when he caught it.
Exactly, he should have just went down when he caught the ball. Hell no, I'm sitting to
This
this.
is 3rd and goal. Brissett. And it's caught. And he
Come on,
takes this
McGarry.
one in for a Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Extra point by Marr, up
Colts
and
gonna
good.
put up a fight
And we
with
are
Brissett
tied
and
at
them.
7.
Sorry.
Only even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh, Aiden gonna have a kickoff return. He's not fast enough.
But that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Oh, so smart, bro. What the fuck they cooking downstairs?
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
Who coming back from injury?
Levante
David.
David making his presence felt in the backfield. So that
Yes,
complicates things a
sir.
bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
I could put Eli Apple ass back on the bench.
Left side is
Way too
complete.
long about that shit.
Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Back to throw. Boldham. He's going to fire
Go get that,
one
Aiden.
deep, middle of the
Ooh,
Back
come
in the
on,
end
bro.
zone, could he get his feet down?
Yeah, so I need a pass coverage, boy.
Time for a look at our starters here on defense. Now, they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what
They
you
got some
think
pretty good
about.
players
The
in there,
ultimate
if I
test.
think.
Take it.
If I remember correctly. If I do remember correctly.
If I don't remember correctly. Oh yeah. Come on, Joey, come with me, dog. You might be good, but you went to Florida. You ain't got no spot on this team, bro.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
'77. His name is Derek Bacon. Shaquille O'Neal.
Overall offense in the league.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Oh, he's not in the box.
This man asking for 46 mil.
Fuck that nigga.
They'll run it out of the gun.
He really asking for 70.
Before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for
Damn.
Little Falcons
So they're making an effort to
next
get the
week.
ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what
He's
we see
asking
from
for
the offensive
70.
line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of
Michael.
scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. Also like with the running
He's my
game.
best receiver, so it might be working.
He's been waiting all day long to get out here and take
At
off.
least my best active receiver. Big injury decision. Doctors have cleared Jordan Hernandez.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
He's gonna get me hurt again.
Throwing
You
again.
ain't coming back in here, boy. Stay hustling.
He couldn't quite get there.
I'll keep Cole in for now. Why is Cole your backup, though?
His first catch, good for 16
Probably
and a
third.
first.
A lot of tight ends
I changed it from 10 again.
try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's
Age
a refined
21.
route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some.
Touchdown. TJ Yeldon's cold.
TJ Yeldon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Now the Colts offense gets ready to head
taking
back
Sammy-
on the
Sammy
field.
Shine.
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll
Picked
say
off,
no.
but out of bounds.
No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run it. It's
Dang, Chris just smacked him, got a fumble. That's the enforcer. Let's go.
Falcons grab it. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez,
Superstar
what did he
abilities
do?
be
But
cheap.
hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Following the fumble recovery.
Damn.
Bolden. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Oh, Brandon could have caught it.
And this one's incomplete.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis.
That's pass interference, so ball's in the air.
Okay, all right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be two guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great.
Putting his defense on the field first.
And he'll only get this to
See
the
what this weak ass
17,
defense gonna do.
what he needed. 2 yards on the pickup there.
You ain't trade away your D-line?
Partner, when you're not able to run the ball successfully, it really
I forgot to even check this.
because no longer you setting the tone and dictating the game. If you do want to throw the ball, play action.
And you playing a division game?
Because they don't
Smack.
respect the run. And last but not
Body.
least, you don't get to dictate it all when you want to throw the football, and that really hurts you as an offense.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more.
So flag on somebody. Holding on them, hopefully.
But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they
Holding.
did on the last possession.
Offense.
Relieved, though, if they recoup with a score.
I
Except.
think Coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Line of scrimmage, the
Fucking sun is going right in my eye.
After one,
Oh my
17-7
God.
is our score. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
You go,
No
Nate.
matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards
He
on
must have
first
sent a
down,
video with
that fits
the
bill.
9 ether or
The
658
good run
on.
got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. On second down, here's a run with Mack.
No, sir, not getting anywhere.
82 up to the 46. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find
What
out
the
if
hell?
they're gonna stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action.
This
here.
is what says,
I think go
son.
with your best running play over your best play.
And he's got his man Hilton. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
I knew it was going to be that. I knew
He's
it.
up over 50
Well,
yards receiving now
that's
on
all I
his
need to know.
first
I ain't gonna
half.
watch it.
It's a
I was about
first
to click
down.
on it too.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they
He just hopped over, dude. I hate that block, dude. Just hit him.
No gain. Here's 2nd and 10.
Stop trying to dive at their legs.
To throw, Brissett.
Let him up, Cole.
He'll
He
give
still
this
caught
to
it.
his speedster, Paul Richardson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
How you still catch that?
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it,
Yes,
cover,
sir.
tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly
Yes, sir.
brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
No way.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Brissett from the gun on 3rd. Taken in by the tight end.
There you go, Chris.
And they'll
All
get
over the
it
field
down
today.
about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, like hoping he can break some tackles. The big tight end.
70
Yeah, get
Indy.
into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So the drive stalls out.
You said go for it on 4th and 7? All right.
But they do get 3.
And
Yeah.
I've talked with enough players now.
You better stop throwing that route.
These types
You ain't
of
keep it at
kicks
one.
that no one says to them,
Sorry.
"Making an extra point, piece of cake." extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Yes, sir.
TJ Yeldon working his way back out onto the field. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints.
Yes, sir.
Vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team.
He gone.
Big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. He's going to fire one deep over them, and that's caught.
Y'all gonna put a linebacker on him?
He gets deep into Indianapolis territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta.
Think again, bro.
Yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be. Because after a big play like that, give me that goal! Momentum to launch another one.
Caught it.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Carter. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Oh, Tom, I got a catch like that. Everybody else want to get one on me, but I can't get one. Finally.
On 2nd down, it's Carter.
Go, Sammy. Come on now.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard
Come on.
line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Operating from the gun.
You go, Seth.
That is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons push further out in front. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
Yeah, we know. Who was that?
The passer and the receiver. In this case,
Who's
the
that?
slant route.
Sheldon, the boy Sheldon.
Before you go on the slant, in this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside.
My boy.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch, and the score.
My boy.
Be there.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no one back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know.
Let's get it.
They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better.
Let's
Maybe
go.
even say, I
Who is
put
that?
defense in a bad spot. That's
Oh,
what
Julio.
leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. Well, the first play of the
Damn, he
drive
boomed
was
this bitch down to
forward.
the
Now they'll
10.
move it forward here on 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's
Pick it off, bro.
and
Come
this
on.
is going to be incomplete.
The goal of
Stop
any
talking
one
trash. Go
running
back to the huddle.
route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
Brissett sets to throw it. And the throw there going to be
He didn't even throw that to no. Dang. Patriots blowing people out.
Well, it's looking like
40 to 10.
3 and out here, and at some point,
Fuck, I should have just went behind him.
to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit.
Sammy gonna break one off this game.
This is taken at the 23.
Face mask, dang.
Comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Excellent field position after the face mask penalty. 1st and 10 out near midfield. They will get 4 yards here on the
noise.
first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Set.
Off the bootleg. Holden.
There you go, Seth. Get out of there.
Man on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Could have ran him over with Latavius Murray, big guys.
But you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw Exhibit Z right there.
Same route. Same exact play.
That's over 40 yards of
They
movement
didn't
with
stop
those
me.
last 2 plays. Looking to throw. Bolden feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. The linebacker Darius Leonard applied the heat.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
What that noise?
Off play action. Bolden. And this is caught. Found a touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown.
Touchdown, bro. That game's over. Moving right along.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
And
Oh, it froze wild right when he gets to the wild. Oh, it wild right when he gets to the wild. Three. Yeah, you talking about? Oh, it wow. As soon as they get to the wow.
I ended it because I'm probably about to go eat.
Go ahead, do your thing,
I'm gonna play till halftime. I'm gonna go eat. That nigga, please. Thank you. Fuck that, it smells too good. Probably. Six. I'm gonna get off for a little while. I'll be back on later though.
Alright, dope. I'll be left with a 63. I don't want to pay him that much. Yo, look how much money I gotta pay everybody. 375 in salaries. Y'all saw the overall 92 on offense. We lost that much money. Hello. Welcome back. Give myself money. See, that's more like it. 351. Should just go up to 400, huh? Yep. Fuck. Nigga tripping. There we go. 6 million off of 420. Alright, there we go. Now we set. That's where we just left from. That's good. Sunday prime time. Then they run everything. Told you I was giving myself money.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup.
Y'all some
between the
haters,
New
bro.
Orleans Saints and the
Game
Atlanta
just started.
Falcons.
I just fair catch that for one.
So a long field ahead for the Falcon offense as they head out. And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
I fair caught
And
that
what's a
at the one.
quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
A nice burst there as
Yes,
he'll get about
sir.
7 that time on the first down run. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the
Y'all
same.
came to see a
But they
blowout.
want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
To throw on 2nd down. Bolden firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Throwing on first down. Bolden. And he rifles one incomplete.
Right off this nigga's
And here are
head,
the
bro.
Falcon offensive starters.
And the schedule makers have given them a little break right here. Back-to-back home games, and they won last week. So they're trying to make it 2 in a row before they hit the road next week. They have to take advantage of this break in the schedule.
Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Come on. Check. Lucky.
From the gun on 3rd down. Bolden being chased.
Damn, bro, what am I
Here
doing?
as he's taken down. It was Breland Speaks getting
I
home
didn't
to
know
the
who to throw it
quarterback
to.
that time.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Look at the dance and the juke. 51 yards on the
I'm
punt.
talking about the dance and the juke.
Saints
Ain't
will
do
take over
juke.
with a first down and Here come the Saints for their opening
I don't know what I was
drive.
doing.
And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always
Smack.
working on.
That's Edwin Archie, boy.
But his footwork always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny with the offensive
Dude got a big
coordinator
head.
say right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied. Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
That was a weird ass
Picked
tackle.
off at the 36, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back
should've
have a
went to
lot in
R1.
common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Time for a look at our starters here on defense. Now, they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively, because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for. That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Bolden. And he will find
You
his
gotta
man
go
on the
for it,
end
man.
route, complete. First time that they've called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. There's what Carter did in last week's effort. 18 carries, 109 yards.
He's having a nice season, and he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever let a running back tell you that they don't know that. They do. So what he's doing now is lobbying the offensive coordinator all week long. Hey, how about a few more touches? He's one big game away from maybe leading the league.
Offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner.
Right
Keep your
tackle.
hands inside
Come
in the
on,
chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
On 2nd down now, it's Carter. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
He's too big to
Maybe
be
not
getting the
so
ball and
much
not
in
his
the
hands.
second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm
Snipe,
with you. There was
snipe.
contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back
Good
pocket. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him. It did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. And a look now at the offense for New Orleans.
And they're coming off a good win on the road last week, but they do know that they have a home game next week. So all the focus has to be, can they get a second win on the road and make going home that much sweeter? That's the intention in this ball game.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. He'll drop to throw. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up 4th. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Yeah.
12 yards on the return that time. And that will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. On 1st and 10, Bolden. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
That's what I'm saying.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they...
And he's taken down here by the Saints. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Back to throw. Bolden.
Damn it.
And he's going to go down again. Cameron Jordan dropping him for the 2nd straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down.
Yeah,
are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is it something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Damn it, Brandon.
Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent
I give you a
work
chance to go up and get it, and that's how you replay.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes
I ain't make a dude weak. He had 91 overall, bro.
And break through the barrier.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 19 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start
3 rushes,
throwing
no
it
yards.
early and come
They
back
can
to
keep
the
running the ball if they want to.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll set up to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
Fuck.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him. For a
You're
nice
not
game.
running the ball. Linebackers are too good.
Usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Damn.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it second down and 12. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it second down and 12. Here we go on second and 12. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25.
I could not play that any more perfectly, bro. His Chris get burnt every time.
That's a big time pitch and catch right there. And partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, I missed
That's
him.
to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
Damn it.
And he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance.
Fighting for the end
Get the ball.
zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Here we go. Task. Let's go.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Smack them.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper it at 2nd and 1. From the gun, Bolden. Throwing right, and that's complete. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
A gain of 22.
As a general rule, offensive linemen
Yes,
like to know where their
sir. Run the
quarterback's
ball.
going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
No.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
Result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2.
Oh, wow.
Right side
I did put it over the linebacker. Just barely.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point.
Oh, hold that block,
maybe
bro.
if
I
you
see
still
this
want to play
lane.
zone,
Come on.
you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Damn it.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Bolden. It's
We're going for
complete
it.
to
That's what I
Williams.
assume.
And they're going to drop him
Don't
well
trip.
shy of
Don't
the first
trip.
as he can only make it to the 11. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and on 4th down. Bolden.
Yes, sir.
He's caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Yes, sir.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Falcons push further out in front. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Oh, wow.
See if they can make it left. And he loses the football a second time.
Damn, he
and the Falcons grab it. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around.
Opportunistic by the defense. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Saints.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bolden to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position. Now facing 3rd down. He's got it to Williams. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. On 4th down, Bolden flushed out right. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
2nd and 3. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Back to throw here. And a loose football. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Well, they They've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. They go play action here on first down. And
He definitely stepped out.
Touchdown, Saints. A 5-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball and go to that play action pass, you see the end result, usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room to work with.
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations. So it is harder to defend.
Keep going. Come on, Eden. Damn, he's slow.
1:53 remaining in this first half of play.
Let's go.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Back to throw. Bolden, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is caught for a second touchdown. Preston Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strike ability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from.
That's actually mental. I actually got that. Yeah, because he broke down for that comeback. Was he in? Oh, yeah.
How they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have
Falcons. The kicker on for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Extra point right down the middle, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points.
What do you want to play defense?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Booty face, is that what I just heard?
They'll drop the throw. And
pick it off.
Complete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things.
Really picks.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do.
And look at this. It's a fake. And
Knew it was a
nowhere to
fake.
go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense.
Intuition. I was
And
like,
the
this is the time
Falcons'
they gonna fake
defense
it.
stands tall. They'll
They
get
do.
the football back. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore. Looking to throw. Bolden.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
He had 1 touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Operating from the gun. Bolden.
That's the thing. Red zone threat.
Touchdown Falcons. From 6 yards away. And the Falcons push further out in front.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust
The
factor
penalty
in
is so
effect.
massive. Yeah, I know, coach.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their
Dang.
guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
I don't know how he got sucked over there when I wasn't over there, but okay.
44. 6 yards was the pickup on the last.
Hold up. Look at this shit. You get sucked over there. What, bro?
So here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Read that all the way. I knew exactly what you was running.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already.
We always work the Saints.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Let's go, fellas.
Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it now. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now back to throw. Complete to his tight end Sample. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll set up a throw. This one hauled in by Sample. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23.
70, 80. Check.
On first down, it's Brown. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down to the 20-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
53, Mike 53. Recon, get it.
Looking to throw. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
53. Here we go. Check.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. They'll look to throw. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
On first down, Bolden. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. They juked him. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. 2nd and 1. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will.
Right here out of bounds.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
They run the counter. Carter. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Let's go.
To throw on second down. Bolden toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Watch twitch.
Throwing on third and long. Bolden. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons push further out in front. And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense. With 2 guys going up for the football, which guy's going to box the other away from it?
Yeah, I'm about to say he was out. Oh, it said overturned, but he still gave us a touchdown. It's a nice grab, though. He wasn't even in, though.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
I should say overturned,
so that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He'll look to throw. The throw taken in by Cole. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the 1st down carry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They're going to look to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
They're the only person that's lined up like this to our monster
to the
formation.
14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
They must know how to stop
You know
it.
how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board
Still got a
and
7.
what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Throwing on 1st down. Bolden. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, it's Carter, and he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Carter.
Yes, sir.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back to throw. Bolden. And connecting here with DJ Shark.
DJ Shark.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. It's Carter, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Bolden. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that.
Come on, Aiden.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. They'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels. Got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
2nd and 2. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 3rd.
All right, that's the end of that game.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Falcons, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half.
6-0, road to 19-0,
next
13
week
games
to
to
take
go,
on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the
Saints, no game, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it is a game that we playing, you know what I'm saying, but it's not no game, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the vibes, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what the fuck going on, and we got some upgrades for our niggas. Next game I'm gonna play with the sound all the way up, so it's gonna be blasting in my ears. you to be a route runner and get open, bro. You know what I'm saying? Number 2 ranked receiver in the league. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see what my receivers are ranked. That's number 2. He got to be like number 4. Number 10. Brandon's got to be like number 13. Number 11. Okay, so we got top 15. Sammy got to be like the number 1 back in the league. Number 2, maybe 8. Devin is the number 6. Dang, he gets 6 more points. That can compete with Devin. I'm number 2. Well, that's about to change anyway because position's about to get switched. So, hold up. I didn't mean free safety. Move Chris to number 21. That's his number. You know what I'm saying? Prime. Out on the corner. Somebody just sitting outside bumping. Take that, you know what I'm saying? I just had to let you know. Strip specialist in Universal. I just had to let you know. Next week. That was the number 2 ranked defense. We smacked them. I'll be back in like 30 minutes, man.